The federal government is calling for a sensible debate on the voice to Parliament as Australia's security agency warns the campaign could trigger violence. Our reporter Julia Bradley explains from Canberra.
As debate continues on a bill which will shape the voice to Parliament proposal, Australia's security boss is warning there's a potential for spontaneous violence in the lead up to the referendum. During a Senate Estimates Committee, ASIO Director General Mike Burgess was asked whether he's concerned about the promotion of hate-filled ideology ahead of the vote. He said a recent security assessment has found that while protests may be held, there's no threat of anything sinister.
Well, there may be some protest and counter-protest, and some of that might result in spontaneous violence. That's a matter for law enforcement, not ASIO. We continue to watch if there's anyone doing planned violence.
On Tuesday, the Shadow Cabinet opted not to put forward any amendments to the Voice Bill, which will confirm the role of the voice and the question Australians will be asked.
And wherever anyone hears debate that is not respectful, they should absolutely call it out. But being strong in your views about the voice not being the best thing for closing the gap for Indigenous Australians is a perfectly okay thing to say.
Well, we know through often the bitter experience of the plebiscite around marriage equality that these things do have an impact on levels of mental distress on parts of the community that are subject to an Australian vote. So we have set aside money to support the mental health of Indigenous Australians.
Mike Burgess was also asked about a rise in right-wing extremism and revealed neo-Nazi groups are trying to recruit new members. He said right-wing terrorism threats account for more than a quarter of ASIO's counter-terrorism work. Following the signing of the AUKUS agreement, ASIO officials will embed themselves in the Defence Department over fears it may be targeted by foreign spies. The agency will work to ensure intelligence about the nuclear-powered submarines Australia will acquire is kept secret.